Hello, I'm Ben. Welcome to the channel. So today we're going to talk about resiliency. This is going to be a quick video, but over the last few years through COVID and through everything else that's happened since 2020, folks have asked me several times over how I got through things the way I did or how I ran businesses the way I did through those times, because it's very tumultuous and you saw a lot of turnover, you saw a lot of financial insecurities and issues that people have within business. And this is specifically talking a little bit about leadership, but more about your own initial resolve. If you find that you're in a job that you like, okay, and you work with a team that you respect and you like, but you just can't seem to get your energy where it needs to be. You just can't seem to recover. You can't seem to stay resilient and stay strong. You get worn out. Sometimes, yes, that has to do with age and with those type things, but resiliency specifically is an exercise, okay? So a lot of times what you can do to impact these things are things that you have to practice, just like anything else within a sport or within a job or within something else that you would do competitively. So let's talk about that real quick. So resilience is an invaluable tool in tough times. I would say it's a superpower, and here's how to build that, okay? Pause. Here's the first suggestion. When you're in difficult times, you're going to want to respond quickly and you get yourself at a fast pace. With that, or with anything else from a leadership standpoint, what you want to do first is pause. When you pause, you're not going to respond emotionally. You're going to be able to take a few minutes to think about what's going on, to gather some information possibly, and then respond more appropriately in a more appropriate manner. So pause so you can perform better. That's number one. Number two is build community or a team. And what that means is you take the time to justify your methodology of thought and how you support them. You show them how they care, so they care about you. And ultimately, if you have a compound community or a secure team that has psychological security in where they work, now you're going to have people that know that they give you the benefit of a doubt. They know you have their interest in mind, and they're going to give you a benefit of doubt on what you're going to do. So build that community or team is number two. Number three is improve your self-talk. If you want two keys to building resiliency or building character, one is get enough rest. Two is improve your self-talk. And what that means is what you say inside your head, especially when you're tired or especially when you're alone. Improve your self-talk. What you don't realize is you communicate with yourself daily far more than you communicate with anyone else. So if you're not being positive and being appreciative in how you handle yourself and the tones that you use with yourself, you're going to already wear yourself down before you get into the challenges of the day. So three is improve your self-talk. Talk to yourself appropriately with appreciation, with care. You want to take care of yourself. You want to be approving of yourself. You want to like yourself. And if you do those things, your resiliency will be improved. The next is approach your fears head on. Fears, they talk about fight or flight. In a situation, if you want to improve your resiliency, the fight approach is what you have to take. Ultimately, look at what's coming at you, look at what makes you fearful about it, then start making a plan to go after it. If you're spending your time focused on the activity of how you're going to take your targets down, the less you worry about it and the more engaged you are getting it after it and getting it done. Okay, so approach your fears head on. Number five is align with your values. The easiest way to sustain the actions that you want from yourself is to make sure those actions are aligned with your values. If they're aligned with your values, you'll have the energy every day to get after it and do what you should, because it's simply who you are. So the more you align those things with your values and your belief system, the easier it's going to be for you to sustain that and have success in going after those goals, okay? So that's number five. Number six is, and this is the final piece, focus on healthy habits. To be able to be combative and be able to be somebody who can be in a fight and win, you have to be rested, so you need to get enough rest. You have to have positive influence, so you have to read the right things, watch the right things, eat the right things. That diet we talked about before, that improved self-talk is extremely important here. What you want to do is you want to be healthy. You have to focus on yourself like you would be an athlete. I told you I was a wrestler and fighter in the past. Here's the thing. If you focus on yourself like you're an athlete, what you'll do is you'll eat, you'll sleep, you'll read things that are positive, you'll stay away from negative things and negative people, and in doing that, you will be more resilient. You will be a better combatant to get into a situation that's tough and fight your way through it, and you'll be better at that. So remember, being resilient is a process, and it has to be exercised to improve. So just make that a goal of yours, stick to it, and stay after it. If you like content such as this, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get the channel to grow. I'm Ben. Be good.